What's up, y'all? Back with another first time album listen and reaction. It's been a little while, but just had some other hobbies I was getting into and stuff. So now I'm back to this one though. Today we have someone I've been listening to recently, and I started listening to them probably years ago. I think back when I was in early high school, maybe late middle school. Yeah, this band, if you can't see it, says Iron and Wine. They have they've probably been one of my favorite like folk kind of indie, you could say, artists out there. You can see they're a pretty long term band so far. They started maybe early 2000s or maybe even before that, but this is like I think their first real album. The Creek Drank the Cradle. That's what it's called. And I was exposed to their first album. Let me make sure I get the name correct. Yeah, it should be Our Endless Numbered Days. That was the first album I got exposed to, and I was just hooked ever since. Super melancholy folk kind of finger picking sound. Kind of like Simon and Garfunkel kind of thing. Yeah. So, 11 songs on this album. I think this album was the one that came before Our Endless Numbered Days, I think. But looks like they had a lot of different projects and EPs, But I wanted to see what their very first like full album was that I'm aware of right now on Spotify, and wanted to see what their sound was before Our Endless Numbered Days. So hopefully we got some good vibes. All right. Sorry if you hear the rain. I'm gonna have to mute myself. I think the rain's picking up on the mic, so I'm gonna have to mute that during every song, but I'll unmute it after.
Run like a race for family when you hear like you're alone. Rusty gears of morning, faceless busy phones. We gladly run in circles, but the shape we meant to make is gone. Love is a tired symphony you hum when you're awake. Love is a crying baby, mama warned you not to shake. Love is the best sensation hiding in the lion's mane.
Nice intro track. Came straight in with the finger picking technique, which I love from this band. So hypnotizing, and they're really good at using the same kind of finger picking pattern, but just changing the chords slightly, so it does a simple move, but it's still so impactful still, because they choose the right chords in their songs too. For my liking. So this song, interesting, like muffle they put over like the song. It kind of felt like it was going through like a filter or something. I don't know. Maybe that's it's like to give it this old feel or something, which is cool. But I think that song, from what I got, was talking about lion's mane. I don't know if it was talking about like mushroom fields of like lion's mane, but he was making like analogies with like having a connection with something or someone, like a relationship of love or something, and it's like I forget what he was really saying. He was kind of just he was making these like figurative, really nice figurative metaphors, comparing. I think love to the effects of lion mane, maybe the mushroom, or just the population of lion's mane itself, the abundance of it. Maybe it's something like that, but yeah, a nice little intro. Next track, Bird Stealing Bread.
Tell me, baby, tell me, are you still on the stoop, watching the windows close? I've not seen you lately on the street, by the beach, or places we used to go. I have a picture of you on our favorite day by the seaside. There's a bird stealing bread that I brought out from under my nose. Tell me, baby, tell me, does his company make light of a rainy day?
chill. One thing I forgot to mention on the last track, they did it a little bit on this track, but it was more so last track that they do that sliding guitar playing technique really well, like blends in all the notes and emotions and transitions really well. And they had a little bit of banjo going on in the last track, which I forgot to mention too. But yeah, I love their layering of swinging notes and instruments in the background, not just the finger picking main acoustic, but they have stuff in the background. Gives it texture, a little more texture to the tracks. And in this track, especially his voice, man. Oh, his voice is godly. Like, his voice is an instrument itself, which that's one of my biggest kind of favorite things from an artist to see is the voice being used as an instrument. It gives me a drawn in feeling, like I'm paying attention to the voice more because it's fighting for this melody against the main chords that are being played on the guitar. So it's kind of like this nice contrast going back and forth. Like, it started with the chords, which were very somber at first, very emotional, and it felt very rich. And then his voice comes in with that high, whispery, like low, like a masculine voice, but he gets these certain high ranges in his register that they're just like a saxophone. That's what it felt like. He just comes in with his voice, and it contrasts really well against the guitar. And it just it's just like pulling vocals. They just pull you in directions, especially with his long-winded notes that he sings. Really impressive. The concept of the song, I tried to catch a little bit. I was kind of taken away by the instrumental part, as you could tell, but the lyrics, from what I caught, is like he sounds like he's once again referencing a relationship with some chick, I think, that may or may not be still thinking about him, and he's like trying to figure out if she's thinking about her still, or if she's thinking about him still. And he's like referencing a bird like swooping in, coming to steal something out of nowhere. Maybe like that's figurative language to mean like as if a bird comes in and steals bread out of nowhere. Does the thought of him come out of nowhere in her head, kind of thing? Yeah, maybe that might have been on the head of the nail there, but I'm gonna go with that. All right, next track, Faded from the Winter.
Daddy's ghost behind you. Sleeping dog beside you. You're a born of mystery. from the winter.
So I have to confess, I actually, about 30 seconds into the song, I had realized that I have heard this song probably back when I first started listening to Iron and Wine. Maybe I dove into this album a little bit and didn't fully appreciate it, but I completely forgot if I've ever touched this album because it's been so long. I kind of glossed over a lot of their stuff. You know, I didn't really dive into it back then. That's why I'm diving in fully now. But I started laughing when I remembered some of the riffs. I think I tried to play some of these riffs on guitar. You know, I was like so eager to learn finger picking and stuff. It's fucking crazy. Oh, wow. Yeah, it was just like Vietnam flashback, crazy. That I now remembered I listened to this track before. But yeah, I never could hear the lyrics because it was so drowned out by the guitar on this one. I didn't really look to hear the lyrics. The instrumental kind of spoke for itself. Like the whole second half of the track was very kind of whiny. You know, it's whiny with the guitar solos and stuff. It's giving the emotion of something like the title, like it's fading away from the harsh winter, and you're trying to rekindle something, revive something from the winter, and you're kind of like complaining about it, or yeah, just angst about it. But yeah, pretty cool track. Let's go to the next one, Promising Light.
Time and all you gave. I was a jerk who preferred the sea to tussling in the waves, tugging your skirt, singing please, please, please. But now I see love dragged on the floor where you walked outside. Now I see love looking for you in this other girl's eyes. Time and all you took
nice little slow track. It was very simple. It was a nice little break from the multi-layered density from the last tracks. This one, you can hear the lyrics a little bit more. So I was addressing them in my head. I was trying to think like what the meanings were. I interpreted it as he was really stubborn in his like viewpoints and in his consciousness of like or awareness of other people and their offerings, I think. And like he just wasn't open to seeing it. And so then something clicked and he finally saw the light, I guess is the part of the title. And he maybe turned his opinion around or turned his life around and started like saying how he sees love. Maybe just has more love for people. Yeah. Nice banjo. Nothing crazy, just like nice picking. And sliding again, that you can hear that sliding in the background. Just kind of like emphasizes the emotion. All right, next track, the Rooster Moans. Very nice. Loved that banjo there. So strong and upfront, with that bright riff throughout the whole song. Really ballsy sounding too. It just sounded kind of bluesy a little bit, and in folk, yeah. But the yeah, the weight of the song was heavy. It felt like we were in the eyes of some like construction worker who was like just barely getting by, like grinding every morning to get up and make the train or something. He was mentioning like a rusty train. It was like demonic. It felt like demonic in nature, like it was just, or it was just felt evil or something. So I might have messed that up, but that's what I was catching. The the mood from the vibe of the words. Yeah, it was really cool. Kind of was like a storytell thing, almost. Yeah, really liked it. Not much to say. That was about it. Yeah. Upwards. Next track, Upward Over the Mountain. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mother, don't worry, I killed the last snake that lived in the creek bed.
was a long one. Just a swaying song. Made me a little tired, not gonna lie. But I think that was another one of the songs I tried to learn years ago, like just the guitar and the intro, and I never finished the song, but because it sounded familiar. But that being said, I kind of made this realization about midway through the track that there was like two conflicting moods of the song. One was the actual instrumentation. It sounded very somber and just like down in the dumps kind of thing. The whole song, and then the lyrics though were confusing because they were kind of uplifting almost. They at first it sounded like it was like a sad story or whatever, but it was just like he kept saying how like he means well to his mom or whoever like he was really referring to. He messed up as a kid or something, like did some dumb stuff, but he meant well overall. Yeah, it felt like a good message, like uplifting, but then the instrumentation was somber. So it was a really weird contrast, but I don't know, maybe that was intentional. Interesting. I've also noticed there's 0 drums on this project. Maybe he doesn't use drums at all, which is really nice actually, because like the percussions you can hear with his strumming, that adds the percussion aspect that you would be looking for. I think it works nicely. I don't think it needs drums. But yeah, nice calm song. Next song, Southern Anthem.
Just like the way that you ran to wine when they made the new milk turn. Jesus, a friend in the better times, let your mother's Bible burn. Freedom, a fever you suffer through, and the devil drank from your cup. Frozen the river that baptized you, and the horse died standing up. But when a southern anthem
another super chill song. Back to back sleepers. I could have passed out to that song. Another really good usage of his voice as an instrument. It hits those long notes so cleanly. Yeah. The idea of the song I got was that whenever he or someone is gonna hear this Southern anthem or this, you know, style of playing that they play on the guitars and stuff, all their worries go away. That's what it sounded like. Simply put, and the song reflected that as well. Felt carefree. Really nice meaning driven into that one. Yeah. Next track, An Angry Blade. Nice little poppy track. Um, yeah, I kind of got lost in that track. The winding finger pick pattern for the main riff. Um. Ooh. Really nice usage with his voice as that long note again. Especially in the beginning, it was building. It felt like it was just building the whole time to something, which is ironic because these songs are very soft. So it doesn't really build to anything, but it keeps you captivated throughout the whole song. Just really good chord choices too. You know, it was slight variations from that beginning chord. It's just so good, man. It's so smooth. Soul recalibrating is the words to describe that. I didn't really catch the lyrics. It was kind of hard to make out some of them. Whoops. But yeah, that was my reaction. Next track, Weary Memory.
Found your mittens behind a box of pictures. You would wear 'em before I brewed the tea. That's one memory I can easily conjure. Weary memory I can always see. Found your rosary broken into pieces. Every night by the bed you kiss the bees. Those are moments that I can always relive. Weary memories I can always see. Found a photo of you when we were married, leaning back on a broken willow tree. That's one memory that I choose to carry. Weary memory I can always see.
Wow. Oh man, that was nice. Ooh. Man, I chose the wrong time to listen to these songs. I could fall asleep right now. Hypnotic. And super nice hook. Oh man, it's like I don't know. It just sounds. It's like a flute or something. That's what he sounds like sometimes. So majestic. I liked the idea of this song. It was very, nostalgic. That's what it felt like. Especially talking about the memory, recollection. He was like talking about a memory of his past. And it was relatable. It's like you kind of have weary memories, at least of the stuff that was like really important to you. It can't be exact, obviously, but you gotta like still hang on to those like weary memories, I guess, because they're very rare to come by. Like, what if you lose a picture, or you lose whatever it is that you had of that memory? Like, your mind is the ultimate free memory bank that you may by chance have a memory of something with. And so that's pretty rare, and that's like a delicacy, you know? It's like remembering a dream. Like, really, really process that and then take that in, because that's like rare. And obviously there was something special to him, I think, with this person. So that's what I got from it. Really nice, calm track. Next one, Promise What You Will. Oh, nice little track. Banjo came back in there, and I really didn't catch any of the lyrics. I'm gonna be honest. Um, the they were drowned out by the loud banjo. It just felt like a building up anticipation kind of mood, and something is going to happen in the future, and the harmonization of that chorus when they were singing together, that gave me another confirmation. It was like we're waiting for something to happen. We're aiming for it. We're longing for it. Yeah, simply a nice track. Last track, Muddy Hymnal.
Found your name across the chapel door, carved in cursive with a table fork. Muddy hymnals and some boot marks where you'd been. The shaken preacher told the captain's man, the righteous suffer in a fallen land, then pulled their shade to keep the crowd from peeking in. We found your children by the tavern door, with wooden buttons and an apple core, playing house and telling everyone you drowned. The begging choir told the captain's man, we all assume the worst the best we can, and for a round or two they gladly track you down. Found you sleeping by your lover's stone, a ream of paper and a telephone, a broken bow across the long lost violin. Your lover's angel told the captain's man, it never ends the way we had it planned. Kissed her palm and placed it on your dreaming head.
Another tranquilizing song. They're really good at that. Man, that was a nice meaning to the track. It was kind of just like, it felt like it was a good wrap up of all these emotions that they were betraying and portraying in these songs. It felt like everything was gonna be all right. Like they got all they need in their little town, and just describing all the things going on, like kids playing, having drinks with captains, sailors, and people, and even people that lost like loved ones or something, still getting treated well, and everyone in their community, I guess, wherever the setting is of what he was talking about, they're all connected and helping each other out, which is cool. Overall, man, like this is a very relaxing album. If you need some chill time, could also be background, like working music too, easily. Kind of calm your nerves or whatever, but the actual the actual instrumentation of this album was very impressive. Similar kind of to our Endless Number of Days. Really nice finger picking patterns and strumming techniques that add the percussion to this album that can't go unnoticed. It's just talent. And most of these songs just felt like stories, which is cool. Like it was just stories of what he was feeling and experiencing personally, or whoever wrote the lyrics. But yeah, highly recommend their stuff. It's just one of the most calming artists I've found yet. Especially that voice. I mean, it's angelic. Simply put. But yeah, I think that's it for this album review. Yeah, go check them out. All right, peace.